我没说话啊。Hey, hello, Bells. Is it? Yeah, Bells. Hi, Bells. How are you? How was your day? Yo, thank you. So currently, what I'm trying to do is I want to just lay down all the layouts, not too much details. Just try to get everything where I hope for it to be before I get before I ink it. And sometimes when I be talking, I'll freeze a little bit, but not because I can express. I appreciate you. I appreciate so much. Not because I can't express, but it's just because I'm a little bit zoned in the art, and it's a bit difficult to talk and draw for me at this point. Because you want to get the what you gonna call it, the symmetry of the face. It has to make sense. Some other arts, like shaking hands, could never. Of course you can. You just need to practice. Get yourself an eraser. You just draw it. You make mistake. You erase it. You practice over time, and most of the times when you're sketching and you can't draw, it's just because the coordination between your eyes and your hands are not synced properly. So it's just best you practice over time to train it. Right? You practice over time to train. I was just drawing a while ago. What were you drawing? like this alien cat thing. It was what I was drawing. Hmm, I like to see it. So for the hair, it's always best to keep the hair messy, right? That's what feels much natural. So mostly what I like to do is I'll have a very definite line direction, and I'll make it that thicker, and anything else, oops, didn't mean to do that. Hey, hi. So we're gonna have her in a ponytail. Uh, make it like this and like this. So we have this down so far. And what else? Oops, didn't mean to do that. It's fine. So we'll have this, and so far so good. It's pretty much in line. I'll try position the lips here. I want to give it a little bit of attitude with the lips, so I will be drawing the normal lips, a little bit of let's say crooked one, something like this, right? So you have that. Give it a little bit of personality. And I'm gonna shade this out to help define it properly. And for the record, I hate drawing nose. I don't know what's with noses. I just don't like drawing nose. Hmm. So I wouldn't want to spend too much time on the nose, right? So all of this area, I'm gonna shade it off later, right? And here, I'm gonna do it like this. Right, so you just take your time and what do you think? She's pretty mad, right? I don't know why she's mad. I don't know why I drew a mad face. I think a mad face holds some sort of has this charismatic energy towards it, this crazy vibe to it. Right. So now you have this phase, and it's popping, right? Yo, same. I literally can't draw noses. Yay! I'm not the only one. I hate drawing noses. But what do you think about this nose so far, right? How much would you rate it? I'm gonna go a bit darker on these eyebrows. So you have this down like that. It's really good. Ha! You're trying to flatter me. But all the same, thank you for that. It's 8.7. Not so bad. 8.7, I'll take it. I'll take an 8.7. Uh, I'll take time. So I'll take my I'm gonna take my pen pretty shortly, and I'll just try to make some areas a bit more pronounced, especially with the hair. It will look much better in ink. Then do you like to paint or draw more? Yes, I like to draw. I prefer drawing to painting. With colors, sometimes I get overwhelmed with colors and I overdo it. So colors, I only do colors for fun. But if I want to like do serious arts, right? I wouldn't do. I wouldn't do color. I would do color for trials, like experiments with something that I want to try, some ideas that I want to have, or if I want to create something abstract, then I would use colors. But to draw, 8 out of 10, I would just be doing a drawing. Yeah, so I have this down here, and I like drawing more too. Yeah, I like to draw more. I like to draw more. How long have you been drawing, by the way? All right, sexy. 4 to 3 years. Oh, that's good. I've been trying to draw for how many years now? About almost 10 years now. Close 10, 8 to 10 years now. All right. So this sketch is pretty much good with the pencil now. Now I'm gonna take my pen and I'm gonna work on some certain areas. For example, these eyebrows here. I like to use pen over it because I hope it would stick longer, it would stay longer, because with pencil, over time it's gonna fade off, right? It's gonna fade. So after I draw, then I'll take my pen, and I'll just add in these details with the pen. Now with the pen, if you look closely, hi Adam Port, did I say it right? The pen, when you look closely, like for instance these edges, I'll just take my book, bring it a bit closer. See these edges, you have to make it a bit spiky, right? Don't make it all conform fine. You just make it a bit spiky to give you that the natural look on the eyes. I'll come here as well. I'm just gonna try to do the same thing here. Right. Now you really have to be intentional with this one. Alright. Just be intentional for this one. There you go. Nice. Alright, now you got it down. That's beautiful. I like it. So here, I'll come in here. Pick on the eyes. Or some more. One of my erasers I just use for blending, because it doesn't even erase. One of my erasers I just use for blending, because it doesn't even erase. Really? What brand is that? When you're working with this pen, you gotta be careful, because sometimes you might make a good pen art, a good sketch, but then you realize that when you're inking it, you would make a mistake and it ruins everything. And sometimes with pen art, you cannot go back. You just gotta be creative with the work. Or is that over? Oh wait, no, my friend gave it to me. I don't know. I kind of just found it. Oh no, my friend gave it. You really have a good friend, I could say. I should say you have a really good friend. Someone giving out stuff. So with this, got everything down. Just go closely and make these eyelashes realistic. You know what I mean? Just take your time and put it in there. And when you're planting these ones, you have to cautious, right? Because the direction of these also play a key role here, right? You cannot just follow any directions. You have to be particular with the direction. The left side, you gotta go to the left side. And when you're going as well, make sure that, let me see, make sure that you're curving it, right? Let me take another book and show you how I do it. So you probably curve it like this. So you curve it continuously like that, right? Right. That is what I'm doing, right? With this side. So you keep that in mind and you plant those in, right? So that is something that you keep in mind. And when you come to the eyeball, for instance, it's a bit tricky with that one. You always got to do a half one. Don't never do a full eye. Never do a full eye unless it's probably an anime or you want to go full exaggeration, right? But sometime I just fill my notebooks with doodles or no real art. Nice art. Keep it up. Thank you, docs. Yeah, I do so. I also do doodles. I have a lot of doodles. Like for instance, anytime I buy a new sketchbook, the first, let's say 3 or 2 pages, I'm just gonna do the doodle. I'll just be doing all of it will be doodles. First 2 or 3 pages, just doodle straight up. Nothing specific. Just filling out the art book. There it is. This girl is looking good. Once I bring it home, I might post it. In my art class, I'm doing a realistic drawing of an eye. Once I bring it home, I'll post it. Sure, I would like to see it. I have a small thing of colored pencil, and the lid has a pencil sharpener. I'd like to see how that looks. Okay, so far so good. We're looking good, aren't we? Okay, so I'm gonna go to the hair, right? For the hair, I'm just gonna do this. Always remember, left side you stroke to the left, right side you stroke to the right. That's a rule of thumb. And you get closer. This girl is beautiful. God damn it. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. Most of the times, I just get carried away with my art. I just like to enjoy the process. Just enjoying it, regardless of if it's going well or not. The process is much more important. So just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Take your time and just. Right. Hey. Check it. Okay, bye. Hey. What's that? Is that Chinese or Japanese? I cannot read it. So with the hair, you keep your pencil loose, right? And you just keep adding the strokes, but let it be very intentional, right? Of what you're doing. Keep it in like that. I'm learning Japanese, but I think that's Chinese. Oh, that's Chinese? Is that simplified Chinese or traditional Chinese? Oh, you learning Chinese? You learning Japanese? Oh, that's great. I used to learn Japanese, but I was just a bad student, so I just gave it up. All I know is koriwa, 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 you know. That's all I know. Okay, that's all I remember. Probably is like koriwa nandeska or koriwa. How long have you studied Japanese? So for the sideburns, I'm just gonna just make soft lines like this. Yeah. Okay. I'll probably give it some earrings, you know, some bad sexy ones. And for the hair, this areas, I'm gonna keep it very loose. All right. I'm gonna keep it very loose to add to the shadows and the midtones, right? Because with hair, you definitely need to have it some areas messy. You cannot have it fine. Not even a year low, but I think like 7 months or 5 months. That's not bad. How many words do you know? To be honest, I don't know. It's okay. Can't give this girl a very. So for the dress, I'm just gonna make it a halfway dress like that. Hey, Mamonga, what's up, Mamonga? How's your day, by the way? Probably how's your weekend going? We have this one down. Then I'm gonna cover here. think I'm gonna go. Sorry. No problem, dear. Thank you for staying around for this long. Thank you so much. I'll catch up with you soon. Later, I guess. I'm eating with my family. We are at Burger King. You're Burger King with your family and you're using your phone. Say hi to your family. Bye bye. See you later. And for the eyes, when you get to the eyes, I'm gonna do a bit closer. When you get to the eyes, what I really like to do is I like to add in these strokes here. Or adding these strokes there. Just to give it a little bit of detail to it. I think I'll probably color this eyes blue. Or maybe, what color do you think? Brown. Give it brown eyes. She gonna look good brown eyes. Alright, so we have this. So because the ear is behind, I'm just gonna give it a bit more shade. So here, gonna receive a little bit of shade in here to make the face pop a little bit, to change it from a little too flat to some sort of it has definition to it. All right. So I'm just gonna go like that and get this done. So when it comes down here to the next side, I'm gonna give it a little more shadow like this. So at this point, so far so good. So we'll just be adding the definition. So right now what we need to do is we need to work on the midtones, the shadows, and the highlights to help this figure pop. You know what I mean? What? Really?